Greetings and welcome to Rip from the Silverscreen. Tonight, me and Dark Knight 97 take a look at one of the greatest television series to ever hit television back in 2015 on to 2018. This is our review. This is the first of 3 reviews for Ash vs. Evil Dead. Was it good? Find out. Enjoy the review. Turn that off. Okay. What's going on, you guys? And welcome everybody to my channel. I am Mr. Grandfather 2 with the one and only Dark Knight 97. And yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that crappy intro. I'm gonna try to redo it again. Yeah, we are gonna talk about. We have 3 reviews to talk about today, starting first with this one, all for the same show. Now, if you guys have not seen all 3 seasons of Ash vs. Evil Dead, I warn you, get off my fucking video, go online, find season 1 to 3, because we're going to talk about all 3, not all in one video. We're going to talk about all 3 today.
Yeah.
The spoilers is going to be very, very huge. So, I've been looking forward to talking about this with Knight for a long time now. So, with that in mind, we're going to talk about Season 1. This is going to be for Season 1 of Ash vs. Evil Dead. And Season 1, and by the way, this was Ash, the entire series was based on characters by the legendary Sam Raimi, developed by Sam Raimi himself, Ivan Raimi, and Tom Specially. I think it stars the legendary Bruce Campbell, Ray Santiago, Dana De Lorenzo, Jill Marie Jones, Michelle Hurd, Ted Raimi, Pepe Sunuga, Era Carver O'Neill, Lindsay Ferris, and Lucy Lawless, with music by the legendary Joseph LaDuca, who has done most of the Ash vs. Evil Dead films.
Yeah, he has. He has done a lot of music there, so big guy.
Yeah, the Evil Dead film, sorry.
Yeah.
I got Ash vs. Evil Dead on the brain. Sorry, guys. We're gonna talk about season 1, 2, and 3 today. And then we're gonna talk about. I want to get into why this shit, the stupid reason as to why this shit got canceled, because it was fucking retarded.
Yeah.
That this fucking show got canceled after season 3 for apparently ratings started to decline and all this other stuff and all this stuff and blah 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 blah. So apparently it was because of you fucks that this happened. Cause the ratings started to go fuck up and stuff like that. And we never got a chance to see what happened next. I wanted to see a futuristic. What happens? What happened to Kelly? What happened to Pablo? what happened to all of these dudes, what happened to everybody towards the end of season 3. At the end of season 3, it's another cliffhanger that we get. But we're not going to talk about season 3 right now. We're going to talk about season 1 right now, and I will tell you why I'm pissed off later. Considering the fact that all these episodes are so fucking good. I don't care if there's problems. I don't care how bad y'all guys think that this show was. This show is fucking good. This show is really good. I don't give a fuck what any of you say.
Yeah.
But yeah, me and Knight have seen every episode that we're going to talk about today. And we're going to talk about season 1. When we first see Ash, he's fucking some chick. He's working at a store. It's not called the store. It's not the same store you're thinking of from the movies. It's a brand. It's another. Apparently they had to change the store name.
Yep.
It's called the Value Stop Department Store.
Yeah. Exactly.
And yeah, he's fucking some chick and stuff like that, and yeah. And what the dumbass does, what the moron does, because we know that's what he is. He's a moron. He reads the Necronomicon while he doesn't know that he's brought a deadite into his trailer.
Oh my god.
He has no clue whatsoever. And yeah. Yeah, so that's basically what happens in this movie. And he starts getting, and then there's another person, there's two people that go after him, that start going after him. Amanda and the person that we meet in this episode named Ruby. Now Ruby, I'm gonna get into her. Me and Knight are gonna get into her completely during this season. When we find Ruby, she has his fucked up hand that he cut off in Evil Dead 2.
Yep.
Which, if you guys haven't seen our review for Evil Dead 2, it's up right now on my channel, by the way.
Yeah.
That along with the other Evil Dead films that we talked about. Did we ever talk about the remake, man, or no?
The remake? I think we did. Yeah, I don't remember.
I think we did. I'm not sure yet. If y'all guys don't see it, let me know in the comment section, and then we'll discuss it another day if we haven't. But yeah. So what happens is that we come to meet two people that Ash is going to be that is going to be Ash's allies during the whole season. In season 1, we meet Pablo.
Yep.
And we start knowing a little bit more about Pablo in episode 4 when we meet up with a brujo who just so happens to be Pablo's uncle, who is a shaman, and yeah, we start meeting up with Pablo, and so we start meeting up with Kelly. And god damn it, I love Kelly and I love Pablo.
Oh God.
They're both funny as fuck in this goddamn show.
Yes, they
And
are.
for them to say, for them, and for y'all, for this to happen, really, really pissed me off. For what happened to this show, how this show ended after season 3, really, really pissed me the hell off.
Oh God.
But okay, so a bunch of stuff starts happening. We start meeting an Elagos. We start meeting these different monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we start meeting these different monsters and these different people in this show. And the last episode of this movie, the last episode of this, I'm starting to feel like my dad. God damn it, fuck, calling shows movies when they're actually supposed to be shows. But anyway,
Yeah.
at the end of season 1, we come to find out. We come to find out that the Dark One, the person that wrote the Necronomicon, was Ruby.
Oh.
Was it in this season that we find out, or was it in the second season, dude?
I believe I'm going through the episode here. Episode to find that out. Here we go. So what am I reading? First season, you had season 1 here. Okay, so Heather is Ash again to control honestly the Ash is trying to change her color makers. Allowing her to release the evil spirits, which she claims she can't control from the Necronomicon. Okay, well that's maybe no. I'm sorry, that was where she admits that she wrote it. Sorry.
I think it is season. I think it is episode 10, dude, of this season that she admits that she is indeed a Dark One. And
yeah.
she becomes she becomes a Dark One and stuff like that. And
yeah.
But yeah, the problem is you don't ever see it coming. You never see it coming with how this season goes, how the whole season goes. There's a couple of throwaway. There are a couple of throwaway episodes. In this season, I would have done pretty good. There are some episodes that are kind of weird in this around this. Oh yeah, it's not episode 10, it's episode 9. Cause see it here. Ruby claims to have written the Necronomicon, and the face of the book animates and attaches itself to Pablo.
There it is.
Thus ends episode 9.
Called Bound in Flesh. Yeah, that's it. You're right. I knew it was there somewhere.
Yeah, so she does. So it is season 1 that she introduces herself as the one who as a Dark One and stuff like that. But yeah, there's some crazy shit that starts to happen at the end of season 1. She unleashes hell upon the earth in season 1. In season 2, we'll get to here in a minute. we'll get to her in a minute, but just a little preview of season 2. They do it again. Ash can't control himself with this goddamn book. He's thinking everything is okay, everything is fine.
Oh, no, they're not.
Hell no, it's not. So, we'll talk about season 2 here in a little bit, but dude, what did you think of season 1 of Ash vs. Evil Dead?
I want to say, first of all, me being a Evil Dead fan for so many years, thanks to my older brother, and if you remember telling me on the episode that we did with the Evil Dead films, I talked about that. My older brother got me interested in, got me to like Evil Dead, and I became Evil Dead fan ever since. I enjoyed the first season, but Ash, as always being the idiot that he is, I want to say, so, I went back to where Ash, he goes back, when he starts seeing strange things happening, he has a flashback, as you will see in the first episode of the first season.
Yeah.
He recalls having a recent, well, he was on drugs, high on marijuana, poetry read with a girl that he met from the damn book.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's what started this whole shit. Because Ash, I'm going to read that poetry, baby. There we go. And, well, realizing, while high on drugs, he's reading from the damn book. That's what starts this shit.
That's what starts everything. That's what starts out all this bullshit. All this bullshit is what starts everything. And he's fucking moron. Oh, fucking god. Oh my god. That's what starts all this bullshit. I swear to Christ. To those of you who have not seen this goddamn show before, that is exactly how it fucking starts. Knight is on the money with that. You can watch the episode and that's how this bullshit starts. That oh my god. Ash is a goddamn idiot, dude, but dude, I gotta love him.
Yeah,
we gotta love him because he's still that lovable idiot that we all know and love. And but I think me and Knight give this a 10 out of 10. I think that's what the first season deserves, is a 10 out of 10.
I agree.
Because oh my fucking god, there is some crazy shit that happens in Ash vs. Evil Dead season 1. There's some crazy shit that happens. The music is so fucking good as well too. I'm so happy that they decided to do Joseph DeLuca.
Yes.
I gotta give his ass a round of fucking applause, because you know what? Joseph DeLuca is a fucking master at the music, as a composer in this show. What did you think about the score, dude, in the show, about the scores, some of the scores in the show, and also the music, also the rock music that is the classic rock music that we the classic rock music that's in this show too. What did you think about that, dude, when you were watching the first season?
Music, yeah, I'll tell you what, man, the score was great music, man. And I agree with Brent. I get Joseph a round of applause too, because he did a great job, and it went really well with the show. You know, it went really well with it. And looking at Joseph Lucas, I mean, he's got a lot of credentials. And of course, the Evil Dead films, as you see here. Also, the TV series Hercules. And that one, also Xena, he did some work there.
Really? I didn't even know it. I didn't even know that shit. Holy shit!
Yeah, that's the works. Yeah, he did a lot of good ones. Of course, the horror film Boogeyman 2, 2007, he did some score for that. just in people, and even Cult of Chucky. I found that one. I didn't know Cult of Chucky. That's pretty cool.
He did it. Yeah, he did the score for that one. But Hercules and Xena, I had no idea he did the fucking score for those.
Yeah, he did. He did. And then, of course, the Netflix series, Mr. Iglesias, stars our favorite comedian, Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias. He did that one, too. That's pretty cool. But yeah, the music went well with it. Like I said, he did, my God. And if you look here, you can see scroll down here, you can see all the soundtrack, the titles of the songs that are in that series. And you can check them out and listen to them. Go to YouTube. I'm sure they have them all there on YouTube to listen to. But yeah, this is it. This was the soundtrack to the series here. But again, hey, I great music. Went with the action, went with the show, and I enjoyed the music. So, Joseph DeLuca, man, dude, you did a good job, man.
So coming up here in a little bit, we are gonna go. We're gonna talk about what happened next after season 1. The crazy shit that they get into yet again, and we are going to talk about season 3 because I need to talk about season 3 with him because I did a non-spoiler review a couple of years ago. Season 3. I never had a chance to talk about it with Knight, but we're going to do it. We're going to talk about that here in a little while. But Jesus fucking H Christ, dude! It's 2020 right now. Don't you? This show went down. This show started in 2015.
Wow.
And it's 2020 right now, so that's like 5 years ago.
I believe so.
4 or 5 years ago that happened. So this show hasn't even been. This show hasn't even been dead for that long. It's been dead for about 4 or 5 years, give or take, since season 3. Season 3 happened 2 years ago. So. But yeah, I love Ash vs. Evil Dead. I think that it's a really good show. But coming up next, yeah, we're gonna talk about season 2, and we're gonna get into season 3 also as well for today. But that is gonna be it for us. I am as always Mr. Grandfather 2, along with Dark Knight 97. Don't worry, guys. I'll give you a better fucking intro than what we did earlier. So, yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
By the time this is made, y'all have a better intro for this video. So, I'm Mr. Grandfather 2 with Dark Knight 97. And we'll see you all in the afterlife. Groovy.